also... Oh, she's gonna rub all over the mic just for you guys. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull up some references on my other screen. Because I am a hack and a fraud and did not do that beforehand. And that's okay. This is just for fun. It's fine. Let's see what we got here. So, a little background on what I'm actually doing right now. Just kind of for funsies, over in the Discord, which if you have not checked out the Textual Tension Discord, I highly recommend it. It is a blast. If you are here from that, hey, how's it going? We have an ongoing joke here in Textual Tension about our father being Poseidon. Because we've read, well, let's just say the number of books in which Poseidon is our father, our dad, is more than one. And so it's Daddy Poseidon, our Daddy Poseidon. So naturally, we have to make some stickers that say Daddy Poseidon, because honestly, I don't think there's a single other option. It's just, it must be done. There's nothing we can do about it at this point. So that's what I'm doing, just kind of for funsies. I just planning on taking about an hour or so for myself tonight to just doodle, and I thought it would be fun to hang out with you guys while I did it. Got some chill music in the background. Warm up a little bit as I sketch out my doodles that I did while I was working at work today. My code was compiling, it's fine. I definitely wasn't doodling Daddy Poseidon sticker ideas. It's fine. Nobody needs to worry about it. It's cool. Oh gosh. There we go. Now I can see chat and stuff if people wanna say hi. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's some good classic vintage tattoo vibes is what we're gonna roll with here. Let's see what we got. Alright. So I'm kind of thinking, it's kind of hard to see my little, I guess you can see my little sketches. I'm kind of thinking of working with this guy here. That's what I'm thinking. I like the setup, and I think it has to be a trident. I don't think we can do, like, they played around with a little bit with an anchor, with some like crystals and stuff, and like trident facing down, trident facing up, all kinds of stuff. And I really like, I'm digging this one. So I think that's what I'm gonna try to go with here. And obviously, because if you haven't read a romance novel in which Poseidon is your dad, Poseidon tends to speak in all caps, because of course he does. So, naturally, the Daddy Poseidon portion of the image has to also be in all caps. Again, no other option. There we go. Helps I'm on the wrong layer. I'm a hack and a fraud. It's fine. Hello, and welcome to the mantra of my existence, which is, it's fine. It's fine. We got a cat. We got some cozy background music. Got some art. All the info for the music I'm playing is in the description of this stream, or it should be. Sure hope it is. Because that's legal if you do it that way with this particular streaming thing that I am using. So, that's very large. swirly or curly boy. Again, this is just kind of ideas that I was scratching out while I was definitely waiting for my code to compile at work, which I actually was. I promise I was working. I just had some downtime. Let's see. I don't know how many people from the Discord are watching, but if anyone is here from What the Horror, I want you to know I have one of your stickers done, and I need to send it to you. I haven't gotten around to it. At least I have what I would consider a final pass, and whatever changes you guys want me to make, you can let me know. But I will send that to you. There we go. Yeah. Alright. What else we got? We're gonna do another one of these guys. It's gonna go up like this, down like this, get some contrast here. And then we're gonna do another one of these spirally weaves. I know it's weird, but like, I don't know. I feel like I focus better when I'm talking while I do art. Which is probably good that I'm streaming now, because otherwise my husband would be in the other room and like, what the hell is she talking to? What is happening? It's the cat. I'm talking to the cat. It's fine. Again, mantra. You should see it whenever, like, Zach isn't here or something, or my husband isn't here. I just talk to myself constantly. It's a normal thing, right? I think it is. This should go down according to the reference that I want to pull from, because I like it. Oh, there's the other cat. He wants kibble. Carlos, I am not in a position to go check if your girlfriend is outside. Your father is, though. Bother him. That is what we call delegation. I'm really glad that this music is like nice, because I was in a little bit of a rush and definitely was just picking it at random. I was like, sure, I'll download this one and this one and this one, and it's fine. It's gonna repeat after a while. Let's see. Oh, you know what I will do? Nah. I was going to maybe take a picture of all of us hanging out together. Yes, you. And put it on our Instagram so other people can hang out in our stream. But you know what? Let's see, how is this? Gosh, I have to think about how things work. This one. How do things work? Guys, how do things work? I hate when your brain just does not work. It's my everyday. Honestly, it's my everyday. lot of Atlanteans are in part of these books. God, there's a cat sniffing at my legs right now, and it is weird. But Mr. Poseidon tends to have likes to meddle in the affairs of mortals, as it were, and Atlanteans, because I'm still not entirely sure if Atlanteans are indeed immortal, or mortal or not. I don't actually know. So he comes in and talks in all caps and decides that you owe me for something, or I'm going to teach you a lesson by putting you in mortal danger, like any good father would, really. And just in general, it causes a lot of mischief, but then gets away with it, because, you know, what with being a god and all that. Although, to be fair, we actually had another book that, rather than Poseidon was still a father, but claws on my legs. All right, child, go on. Thank you. She's gone. Rather than Atlanteans, it was this sort of like weird pseudo like Greek pantheon kind of deal, and this chick was the biggest Mary Sue I think I've ever read, ever. And like all of the gods like kind of had the Greek names for them, but also like were different. And Poseidon was her dad. Yeah, Poseidon was definitely her dad. Oh, in that one, oh my god. So in that book, she was literally, finally, after the entire book, finally getting down to do the dirty with this really just massive jerk off that was the love interest. And literally she's like, I want to have sex with you, but no I don't. But I want to. Oh, but I shouldn't. Oh, but I want to. Oh, but I can't. And then like right mid-coitus, Daddy Poseidon takes her on an out-of-body experience and is like, fucking do it already. And they do. And that was our first experience with our Father, Lord, and Savior, Poseidon. Oh, what a man. Because no one messes with just all of your shit like Poseidon does. Right? So I'm kind of thinking about this, and you guys are seeing my kind of messy sketching everything out, and probably can't even tell what half of these things are, but I know what they are, and that's kind of really the first one. Getting into making it. So I'm thinking we have this like cool banner thing that says Daddy Poseidon. Aha! I think this connects here. This connects here. I think my angle is weird, and I'm gonna move it over to make it look less bad. But that's fine. So I'm thinking we have this banner thing, which is very like old-timey classic tattoo. I'm not selling these. These are just being given away for free for our friends, because why not? Maybe I will sell them if you guys like them enough. But until that happens, I'm definitely just going to pull a font that looks like an old-timey tattoo font and do the Daddy Poseidon part. And then we have these big hibiscus flowers, which feel appropriate. Do they look like real hibiscus flowers? Like a hibiscus flower replica. So probably not. But hopefully they will. When I get done with this. And just kind of learning. Yeah, there we go. Clip Studio. I want to make sure my lines are somewhat straight. Boop. Spoiler alert, they were not. And that's okay. We're all about loving ourselves and our flaws here in this house. And sometimes if that flaw is an inability to make straight lines, we love that too. Alright. Boy, you ever just have one of those like shitty moments of, gosh, I put that on the right layer. Artist friends will know. Because I definitely just thought for a hot minute that I drew all of that on the wrong one. That would have been fun. It's fun. Guys, it's fun. I feel like, and I don't know if you also do art, tell me how you like doing things. But for me, I am particularly a fan of multiple sketch layers. I know there are some artists that I follow that are just insane and amazing in that they are able to just bust out a picture. Like, just bust out whatever it is they're working on with zero effort. Not zero effort, but like zero planning. Just like, yep, this goes there and this goes there. And I cannot do that. Just can't. I've got to have, like, it's almost for me like getting my thoughts straight, right? Just kind of, that doesn't look right, does it? Right? I don't know if it's just because my brain, like, is crazy sometimes, which, to be fair, is true. But I guess I was kind of right. But it's like my brain just does not work well if I don't get a hot second to think about something. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that background because I think at this point it's just being distracting, and we don't need that. Again, this is my very, give it like a thumbnail, long thumbnail, because I'm not a fast artist, but that's okay. So, but I like what I'm doing, and I have fun with it. And no, I'm not hibiscus, whatever. The flower hibiscus, multiple hibiscus, sure, are very pretty. I am a fan. Let's see. Wish I could find a picture that had a watermark on it, because I'm not really sure how copyright with pictures goes. Pretty? So pretty. Well, I can tell you, right? I'm not a narc. But not a narc. Trident. Oh, we could get really fancy with this trident. How fancy do you guys think we should go? Exactly what they are. I say that and you know what I'm talking about. Don't lie. You know exactly what I mean. Not finally. I need some amethyst and I need some ribbons so I can fix that weird thing that I did. I don't know what it was that I did, but I did. Here's some cool amethyst. I haven't really decided how I want to color this. Again, I'm kind of going for that vintage tattoo vibe. So we'll have to see how we end up. Because a lot of it is very flat colors, but I'm wondering if I want to add a little bit extra zhuzh. Oh, I'm quiet compared to the music. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can fix that. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see. Excuse me, desktop audio. You need to be quieter. Hi, Kevin. Hi, desktop audio. Alright, how's that? Do I need to bump me up? I just took the music down. Let me bump me up. Boop. Is that any better? Can you hear my beautiful voice now? While I look up tattoo banners? I can't. Oh no. Did the full screen. Oh god. What have I done? Oh, we fixed it. I would have a better way of accessing my keyboard, but you would be wrong. Banner. Hey. There we go. Okay. I was not wrong. I just had all of my little banner friends in the wrong, or the faces of the banner where the words are were just in the wrong spot. So I'll do some adjusting here and see what I can do with that. And maybe give it a little more personality. It's looking a little, I mean, like, it's fine. It's just, it probably could be better. Oh, hi, Kevin. Slap. If you guys haven't watched Urban Rescue Ranch, I think that's what it's called. Zach, correct me if I'm wrong. You should, because it's amazing. And it's this dude down in Texas who, God, I also need to get a new one of these guys, who rescues a bunch of birds and stuff, and also possums and bunnies and a kangaroo. And they're just in his backyard, and they have rays, which are kind of like giant emus. And one of them is named Kevin, and Kevin's a dick, but I love Kevin. And so the way that you deal with Kevin is you have to show him who's boss in the pecking order. And he does that by hitting him upside the head with a trash can, which is fine. It's how you do it. It's not hurting the bird, but it is extremely funny. Oh, hi, Kevin. Thwap. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we got some nice ribbony frames. So I say we maybe start on that. We'll fix our locations of it a little bit. And see what we can do. I'm thinking... How do I want to do this, friends? Friends and enemies? Hopefully just friends. Frenemies, perhaps? Lovers? No, I'm kidding. I think we'll bring that over a little bit. And then we'll bring this. Oh, that was a bad selection. Bring that over this way a little bit. And this is like, think of this like art shorthand. I'm hoping by the end of this I will have enough time to actually show you guys something that looks not like art shorthand. And like, well, like art, some would say. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This is some sassy music. There we go. Okay. Oh. There we go. We want to have this maybe coming down like this. That sounds neat. Sure. There we go. That's looking just a skosh better. A little bit more like an actual bannery friend. Let's add a little bit more personality to this bannery friend. Make it look like it's maybe a little bit... I'm not going to say three-dimensional because that's giving myself maybe a little bit too much credit. No, maybe. Give it a little more personality going here, huh? I'm not hitting my mic too much. My setup is a little bit... I'm not going to call it janky. I won't go that far, but it is working for me, I guess. Yeah. Oh. If anyone who uses Clip Studio can tell me why sometimes when I hit the little eraser button on my pen, it keeps the eraser on. I would love to change that, because it does it sometimes, and I don't like it. Maybe I'm just complaining. Who knows? Let's see. How are you guys doing tonight? I'm enjoying myself because I get to do art stuff. I always enjoy that. Starting to get, I will say, rather toasty warm in this room. But it's also extremely toasty warm here in the Dayton. There we go. I think this would be on top there. Definitely don't see this underneath. Okay, cool. I think I am going to bite the bullet and start getting some Inky Boys down on this banner. Let's see what we can come up with. Also going to... Lied. Procrastinating. I'm not procrastinating. I'm doing other things I need to do. other things I need to do. I mean, like, things I should have done before. But didn't. Uh-oh. No. Don't do this to me. There we go. Oh, hell yeah, look at this. I even found a font that is 100% free. Oh, you can see all my music download now. You saw my downloads folder? Don't look, you might see all the porn. Font installed. I don't know if it might make me like completely restart the software before I can add it in. That's usually what it makes me do. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to do that, but that's okay. We will add that in after I get some inks down. That's how my brain works. It just kind of goes off the rails. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do this. Oh, it's still got to do that. It's fine. Alright, get this thing and let's get some inks. What pen do we want to use for our inks? Real G pen, perhaps? Ooh, wow, cool. Still learning some of these calligraphy seems pretty neat. Some nice variation on. Uh-oh. Oh, hey. Lost you guys for a second. I hope you didn't lose my video, but just kind of cut out on me for a minute. Well, doesn't look like you lost my video. That's good. Good. I just lost it for some reason. It could be because I have what some would call a lot of tabs open. Let's see. Alright, so I do like this boy. This cool thing. Hooray for art! Hello, Tyler! How's it going? I like art. I hope you do too. Alright. I will say every once in a while when I'm doing something like this, there's always at least one moment where I stop and I'm like, what am I doing again? Why am I doing this? But honestly, if you don't have that moment in all of your art, then well, what are you even doing? Just that moment of, wait, why? That's how I like to operate. So I'm always really curious about all of you cool art people that are watching this. How comfortable are you with digital art? I admit, I'm not that comfortable with it, but most of it is just like, I'm way more used to more traditional stuff. Let me adjust this so that as I lean in, you can actually hear me. That would be good. Working in the lab. Oh, fun. Happy to have you listening to my cool music and my dumb banter. I hope that's what makes it fun. It makes it fun for me. Let's see. Oh, gosh. So I will say for context, Tyler, I'm making stickers, and specifically stickers, obviously for the podcast, that involve our daddy, Poseidon, our father, everyone's father. Yes, even yours. Even your father. So our daddy Poseidon is our... I still don't know why that is like... Of all the things that I expected to be a thing in romance novels, having a father that was literally Poseidon is not one of them. And specifically, it's not something I expected to happen more than once. Or I would say 3 times, as it has for us. Tyler, what you working on in the lab? You doing cool environment stuff? I think. I hope it's cool stuff. Also, I hope you're following proper lab safety guidelines. OSHA, my dude. That's a thing. It's important. No, we fully support OSHA safety guidelines in this house. We stand an OSHA guideline. Absolutely, your father. Everyone loves their daddy Poseidon. I'm not gonna lie, I love that it's become a thing, but also just saying the words our daddy Poseidon really upsets me, and I don't know why. Oops. I mean, okay, let's be honest, I know why. We know why daddy Poseidon is an upsetting phrase. Ooh, what you soon? Whether wildfire efficient soils have antibiotics. That's so cool. That's really neat. And real smart. That's so neat. Man, I want to get into something cool like that. Some like helping things like with wildfires and stuff. I don't know if, I mean, it's kind of obviously been a thing, but the wildfires in California, which Tyler, I'm sure you are well aware of. Actually, I had family that almost had to evacuate. They were one zone away from the evacuation place. They had the car all packed up, and I've been to their house, and it's absolutely gorgeous. They live in Topanga, and I was really glad that they did not end up having to, that last day before they were convinced they were going to have to evacuate, the clouds cleared and they were able to get some cool, the really giant like planes that just like dump, like douse water. Yeah. Uh-oh. Zach, do you not stan OSHA? OSHA's important. You should know, I would think. Oh, Bitsy, would you like to come say hi to our internet friends? Come on. Come on, child. Come here. Be in the way. I know you want to. Come on. Hey, you are... Come on. You're interrupting my stream. Come here. Be cute for the internet. Oh, you did it. You were cute for the internet. I'm so proud of you. Wow. What a good cat. You gonna continue to be cute? Alright. Oh, yeah, and by cute, you're gonna rub all up on that microphone. Oh, thank you. The sonorous sounds of Bitsy the cat. It's like about the intelligence level of Big the cat. Let's be 100% honest. They are super spooky. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so my family that lives out there actually sent me pictures of a hiking trail that we have rather often gone hiking on, and it is gone. the trail isn't gone, but all of the stuff around it is just completely burned up, and it is just absolutely crazy to see. It was not at all what I was expecting. Like I knew it was bad, obviously, but it was absolutely crazy. Well, Bitsy is going to do her best to rub all up on my arm while I am doing fine line work, which I think is the best help that anyone could ever be, isn't it? Hello! How goes? I hope all goes good. Let's see. Oh, yep. Sure is. Rubbing up all on that pen. So what I'm saying is, sure, I could delete some of these lines and fix them, but it adds character, right? Flower petals are irregular and unique. It's fine. Sabrina, I know you're an art friend. I was wondering if you commiserate with the fact that I am not particularly comfortable with digital art, but I've been doing a lot more of it lately. Oh. Yeah, right? 20 out of 10. She's so good at it. And I've learned, even though it is just upsettingly warm in this house, and in particular in my room, I've learned that she's trained me, oh, yeah, hi, to always have a blanket in my lap, because she won't lay just on my bare legs, because they're not as comfortable as a blanket. So I always have to have a blanket on my lap, and I did it today without even thinking about it, even though it is over 90 degrees outside right now. I chose to put a blanket on my lap so that she could also come on my lap. And I don't know what that says about us or about me or about everything. I just am not sure. It's definitely helping though. The massive amount of sweat makes all of the lines flow more smoothly, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Actually, we're gonna make this interesting. Yeah. It's funny, because, like, so my grandma was an artist, and I started with a lot of the more traditional stuff. So I learned, she, taught me some stuff. Yeah, I have done that before. If I do too much digital art, I'll be like, Control Z. Damn it. Yeah, I've done that, definitely. But I started learning from my grandma, and did a lot of like sketching, just sketching. Not finishing pieces, just sketching is like my happy place. I can do that forever. It is my favorite thing. I love it so much. And so but then I switched to digital because I thought that's what all the cool kids were doing back in like, God, the 8th grade or something stupid like that. And I was right, all the cool kids were doing it. But I just like have the hardest time wrapping my head around it, and I don't know why. And I don't know if it's because I started with sketching or what, but it just, my brain doesn't fully work in that way. So we're trying to learn here. It is a learning experience for sure. Let's see. Man, hibiscus are cool. Cheat on this and just do a bunch of cool little circles. Oop. Damn it. See? It did it again. Sabrina, you might know, since you're a Clip Studio Paint kind of person, when I press the little... Jesus. The right button on my little pen boy, it switches to my eraser, which is great, except sometimes it just stays as the eraser, and it's very annoying. How do I make it not? Save me from this purgatory. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely trying to switch, but like my brain, I don't want to just limit myself to one, which is honestly my own problem. It's something I need to work on. Alright. Yeah, we're getting there. I might make some adjustments to that. It did just kind of freehand it. And as we've discussed previously in the stream, I don't do so well with freehanding. I have to have something usually. But we're playing fast and loose today. We're having some fun. We're doing some nifty little experimentation. Oh, hi. Oh. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that kitty cat just put her paw right up on my hand, and it was very, very cute. Alright, let's do a little bit more freehand, because I haven't learned my lesson. This is actually, if you've ever done any art classes, this is an exercise they make you do. Look at something, don't look at your hand, and just start going. It's tricky. Sabrina, have you ever had any like art stuff that just clicks? Like you just pick it up and you're like, oh, I know how to do this, and you just like, based on, you know, your previous experience and just like it's a new thing, but you just know how it works. I am that way with charcoal and oil paints, and I don't know why. Charcoal in particular was the first time, like I did a couple art classes and I picked it up and I was like, oh yeah, I got this. It was weird. Oh, see? I think you might be right. I bet it is indeed set to toggle and not just like switch temporarily. That would make a whole heck of a lot of sense. It does. Drive me up a wall. Alright, more circles. Circle friends. Yeah, so next time I think I'm gonna get streaming on my account, but like I said, YouTube is making me wait 24 hours before I can do that, which is fine. I don't mind waiting. I just didn't plan ahead because, again, I am a hack and a fraud, and that's okay. Yeah, I love it when you sit down and something just works. It's weird. I've only done a couple paints, like oil paintings, because let's be honest, it is a hassle to kind of get everything out and everything. But I find it's the only thing I've ever really finished stuff in, because it's like my brain, I get bored. So if I don't finish something in one sitting, it rarely gets done. But with oil paints, I go into it expecting to not be able to finish it in one sitting, since it takes so long to dry and everything. And it like forces me to kind of like have that expectation. And I think that's why it works for me. Alright. I'm sorry if all of the jumping around is like messing with anybody. Alrighty boy. Next. Flower friend. Brr, brr, brr. Alright. Yeah, I have not yet figured out how to do gouache. That is, I've been trying. Which is funny, because you think it's kind of like oil paints, but it's really not. I don't know why. I think I know what it is. It's how quickly things will dry. Like, stresses me the heck out. Same thing with acrylics. I have a really hard time with acrylics for that reason. I actually gave all of my acrylics to a friend who I knew would use it. And I was like, nah, I can't do that anymore. Hello. Oh, rubbing all over me. Thank you. Oh, you're so good at it. I wish I was as good at art as you are, Bitsy. I want to do a Bob Ross. I've never actually done one. Oh, no. I have heard that it's really fun, but he goes very quickly. So you almost have to, like, slow it down so that you can kind of keep up. I like flower petals because they're just like, just kind of let your hand wander and it just kind of looks like ridges and it works. That's just, that doesn't look right. I need to make this too, petally boys. Oh, I know what I'll do. Do this. perfectly blended gouache is so difficult. I love the matte that gouache does, but that smooth blend in oil paints is just awesome. Let's see, an hour or two. Oh, here's a fun story. So when we went to Gen Con last year, Zach and I, so there is a Bob Ross board game. Oh, are you going to leave? You gonna leave me and my friends, Bitsy? Fine. She's done with you. All of you and me, apparently. She'll be back. But I'm taking the mandatory blanket off, though. It's so warm. But so at Gen Con, there's a Bob Ross board game. It exists. And in order to advertise for said Bob Ross board game, they had apparently, I learned this from this man because I did sit and talk to him, he was just doing Bob Ross paintings in the booth. Because you can go to Florida for 2 weeks and come out as a card-carrying certified Bob Ross painter. He had a card and everything, and it was awesome. He was so much fun to talk to, and it was just absolutely insane. Oh, damn it, did it again. Well, I did just get this software not too long ago, so I need to mess around with it and figure out what I can and can't do. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to go and do that class, just for shiggles, as it were. All right. Here are our beautiful hibiscus. Again, I am curious. Hibiscus? Hibisci? Hibiscuses. Hibiscui. Oh no. I'm wearing shorts and it's so sweaty that I just stuck to the frickin' thing. Ugh. Ow. Just ow. Alright. I don't know. They take you through, like, I guess he must have had, like, a process that he followed with all of his paintings. And I guess they, like, take you through the process and they show you how to make a Bob Ross painting. It's like 2 weeks. It's like $200. And you become a Bob Ross painter. I mean, to be fair, he used brushes, but mostly he just used a palette knife. And that's, like, I feel like once you get it down, again, I don't know, but I would think so. You could get it down pretty quickly. Hibiscus. I like that one. See, that's nice. I'm also a whore for layers. Let's see what we got here. Boop. Oh, that's way too thin. Sure. We're gonna just go ahead and be smart about this. And, oops. Duplicate this friend. Look at that. Perfect. A perfectly straight rod. Yay. Merge with layer below. Let's get rid of all of the spaces that we don't need. Let's see. I also need to get more comfortable with all of my neat little shortcuts that I have, because I have some cool ones built in on my tablet. Hey. Alright. Let's see. Ready? Ready? If I... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I have this neat little, like, trackpad thing on the side of my tablet that I can use technically to adjust my brush size. I just always forget about it. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so I want... Tyler, Sebs, I want your opinion. At the end of this trident, initially... Let's see, I'll pull up my... Oh yeah, this was all of my other... Here. Kind of see it. All my other sketches that are... We had an anchor, we had some more tridents, I was working today. Really, I swear. This is the one we decided on. And initially I had like a little shell thingy down here at the end for the... What would you call the counterweight on your trident? It's definitely not the pommel, but something. Originally I had a shell, and now I'm thinking like big thing in Atlantis with our boy Daddy Poseidon is amethysts. So I was kind of thinking like generic crystals and stuff could be fun. I also need to pull up my picture of a trident. Alright. So actually, this friend needs a little something like that. We are following a picture of a Greek trident because that seems apropos. See, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Can't go wrong with crystals. We can get like a pink and purple and blue kind of hashtag aesthetic going in our color scheme. Oops. Still have that on, huh? Ooh, glowy crystal. I like glowy crystals. And that is, again, very, very, what I would say on brand with our boy. So on brand with our boy. Alright, so let's see if we can... Oh, too close. I can't believe I'm, like, actually attempting to freehand it. I'm not gonna lie, it is absolutely not something I do. You should see some of my other stuff, because it's like, I will have, like, 12 different sketch layers, just keep refining until I get to a point where it's like, okay, this is basically line art, but I might as well do line art. And yet I only do that with digital art, weirdly enough. Again, it's the weird differences. But boy, is that Control Z nice. That's about what that kind of is supposed to look like. So now we're gonna cheat. Again, a beautiful thing you can do with digital art. And go whoop. And whoop. And we're just gonna flip this little friend. Rotate. Voila. I definitely drew both of those by hand, and they both turned out perfect. Why would you ever insinuate anything else? Go. In with my eraser. Boom. Yeah, I need to get better about that. I love the look of line art. It is not something I am particularly good at. And yes, I get, like, you know, gotta practice to get better. What if I don't want to practice? What if I just want to be good at it? I guess I just need to get more comfortable with, like, mashing that Control Z. Smash that Control Z. Wah, wah, wah. 420 nice. I don't know. It's about where my brain is right now. I'm just really proud of myself for doing this instead of drinking wine tonight, because that was honestly the other option. I can't do art and drink, though. I've learned that. It's not... doesn't work for me. Alright. Let's merge this friend. Oops. Guess I do want to merge that friend. Merge. Merge. Boom. Right? What even is practice? Why would you practice? I don't understand. What is this practice? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. That's another thing I like to do is I like to like go in and just do everything with essentially the same size brush, and then I'll go in and add like thickness and everything like in variation like as I like later. Okay. So next we need some crystals. First crystal is gonna be here on the, what did we decide? Pommel? Go with pommel. And then I think we need to get some leaves in with our hibiscuses. Hibiscui. Hibisci. Hibiscin. First, I need to look up some amethyst friends. Amethyst. Ooh. Working fan fiction goes hand in hand to me. I swear I was waiting for my code to compile. I promise I was. You ever seen that XKCD's comic? What are you guys doing? Code's compiling. Oh, carry on. That's about right. Not to give you a little peek into our own world, but that is exactly what happens in the world of my branch of programming anyway. Oh man, I'm gonna get so much awesome recommendations on Pinterest for woo-woo crystal shit, and it's gonna be fantastic, because it's just what I'm looking up right now. Alright. So we're gonna... damn it. Okay. Chunky, crystally boy. It's gonna be kind of rough on the bottom. And then we're gonna have this friend come to a bit of a point. Just a little bit. And we're gonna have some... not all the way to the end. I'm just looking at a picture right now, trying to like somewhat recreate it. Crystals are notoriously difficult, I think, personally. There's just so much reflecty light, and that is something that I am working on, is my lighting of things. There we go. I think it'll... Your art's only as good as your worst thing, and I don't know if that's gonna come across when I color it. I mean, it'll come across better when I color it, but let's see. Some purple, do a neat little fade from white to purple. Okay, still didn't do that on the sketch layer, so we're doing good so far. Oops, did somehow manage to rotate. Did not want to do that. There we go. finish the line work, or at least the base layer before I go in with all my different line weights and stuff. Add in extra detail. Alright, so we definitely need another maybe big chunk of crystal here, and then maybe here for crystals. Yeah, I think that'll work. So let's do... This is again one of those moments where it's like, why am I doing this? Oh, because it's dumb, and that makes it awesome. That's how it feels. Oh, one of our cats is freaking out, man. Same, though. All the time. Crystals. Anyone know what amethyst is supposed to, like, do for you and your body or whatever? Right? It's a great art motto. Okay, here's the question. What's the dumbest thing you've created? I think that I'm trying to think of... I've done some really dumb stuff. Now, obviously, as soon as I have to think about it, I'm going to have trouble coming up with anything. Zach, I don't know if you're still watching, but help me with some of the dumb shit I've made. Right? What was the stupidest thing I've done? I did make an emblem for a friend's D&D, Okay. Hey! Hi, everybody! I hope this is back up. And to answer your question, Sabrina, no, I hadn't saved. So we're gonna pull this up and really hope that that worked. Oh. Great. Boy, fingers crossed for some automatic saving, huh? Let's see if we did that. That would be cool. I'm gonna go out on a wild limb and say no. Oh my god. Praise be to all of the art gods. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Clip Studio. You're my hero. I'm saving right now. We're gonna call it Daddy Poseidon. Great. Praise be. I have never been so thankful for the art gods as I am for this moment. Let me get up our Microsoft Media Player again. Let's see if we can't get some music hopping again. There we go. And we're back. Praise Daddy Poseidon. All hail. Our beautiful father. Our Father, who art in the ocean. It's definitely not as far as I would have liked to have it saved, but you know what? At this point, beggars cannot be choosers, and I'll take it. Let's see what we got. Probably not going to have everything done tonight, but at least I had an idea. Be thy name. Can we just take a second to appreciate the blasphemy that I just spouted? Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in Atlantis, as it is here on Earth. Who knows? Maybe it'll look better this time. Sometimes this can be a blessing, not so much a curse. Great. Maybe, you know what? I think that Daddy Poseidon just wasn't super happy with how it was how it was going. I think that we have a, ooh, I'm gonna need to fix that. Have an unhappy daddy. God, still hate it. Still hate it. Hey, I forgot. I have a button on my tablet that saves automatically. That's a thing I should use more, huh? So I know what I'm freehanding. Unfortunately, since I blue screened, that means I am going to have to figure out why that happened. Because that should not have happened. Maybe he did. Wow. Maybe I need to put a shell in here somewhere to appease Daddy Poseidon. How dare I think I can get away with offending our Father. Next thing you know, he's gonna make me one of Poseidon's warriors. Honestly, like, I just don't have the time for that. It's such a time commitment. Let's be 100% real. You know, I gotta say, also, I just started using Textual Tension not too long ago. Before I used Autodesk Sketchbook, which was free, and I couldn't figure out why I hated doing digital art. Because it's not the best tool. Sometimes. Not bad. It's definitely not bad. It works. It just didn't work for me, which is, you know, half the battle, right? And I can tell you right now, it would not have saved automatically. I would have lost everything. So I will count that as a Pretty much. I don't necessarily mind the UI. It was more of, for some reason, it would not pick up a lot of what I was doing. So, like, with this, when I'm drawing, like, I can get nice, smooth, pretty lines. With that one, every once in a while, it was like it was buffering or something as it was, like, taking my inputs. And so it ended up just being weird. It's really weird. I don't know why. It definitely didn't work very well with my tablet. But even with this, my computer tablet. But even with my graphic tablet, it just did not like it. Don't know why. Maybe it didn't like how the Trident part of this looked. And honestly, for being 100% real, I like how this one looks a lot better. See? Silver lining. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. So do we think that Daddy Poseidon was telling us that he didn't want a crystal? Should I do a shell or something instead? What are we thinking, y'all? Save? Not interesting. Save over here. And it's saved. Well, we decide on shell versus amethyst. I'm gonna toss some hibiscus leaves in here. Taper. There's a tapery boy. Oh, you're right. Maybe he wanted more crystals. Oh, great and powerful Daddy Poseidon. What would please you? Your infinite wisdom. Is it more crystals? Because we can do more crystals, my dude. I too vibe with amethyst, but that is because it is actually my birthstone. So I believe what the consensus is that Daddy Poseidon is just gonna have to fucking deal. Boy, if I don't get smited down at some point for saying that, then there isn't a god. Wait. It's fine. Figure out where I want to put some of these leaves. Put that one there for now. I might fix it later. February birthday buddies! Hell yeah! Alright, then let's get back with the amethyst in the pommel. Then, I'm probably gonna have to start coming off here. You know what, Daddy Poseidon? I'm gonna make it bigger. Maybe that's what he wanted. Maybe he just wanted it bigger. Couldn't do that. Big hunk of rock. Smited? Smitten? Smote? I mean, it's Poseidon, so... If I, at some point in my life, don't get whisked off to Atlantis, I'm not saying I'm going to be upset, but maybe a little bit. Save button that I definitely knew I had, remembered that I had this entire time. It's fine. Today, over 90 actually, and it was hot, which, like, I don't mind the heat, I really don't. The problem is this room that I'm in right now gets so warm, real warm, so it just kind of makes for miserable existence. There you go. Alright, cool. So I think I'm gonna call it there, since we lost some of our time with our my dumb computer. I need to remember what the error was. I think I remember it. So that I can look it up, because I would like to know what is wrong with my child. We shall see. Alright, well, thank you guys for coming and hanging out, and especially throughout the fiasco that was my blue screen. I appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out and watching and chilling with me. I am definitely going to be doing this again so that I can finish this sticker, because it makes me happy in the stupidest way. Let's be honest. Oh, and I did never finish my story. Okay, sorry. I'll finish my story and then we'll be done. So for my buddy's D&D group, they're all part of a group that is called Big Fish Industries, or BFI, and he needed a logo, and so as a logo, I created an emblem that said BFI on top, and it was like a plaque, and it had essentially it was a Billy the Big Mouth Bass on the front of it, coming out of it, and on the bottom it said Sic Semper Piscibus, which is thus always to fishes. And that was pretty dumb, but it was very fun, so I'll take it. Alright, y'all. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I just realized that my video isn't up on the screen, so that's fine. You can't actually see all of my waving around and stuff. Weird. Oh well. Alright. Looks like my camera didn't turn on. That's okay. Alright, well, thank you guys again so much, and I will see you when I do this again. Yeah. Bye, guys. You can't see me waving, but I'm waving.